I'm Ishul.
Hi, my name is Yasin Danish.
I'm now 15 years old. I started playing with the Karachi United youth team when I was 5 years old. Now being captain of the women's team, I think I've learned a lot over that course of time.
And I'm 16 years old, and I play for Karachi United sport team. And I'm also a community coach at Karachi United. I've been with Karachi United for the last 2 years, and I went.
Okay, so being at national camp, it was pretty tough. I think obviously KU paved the way, it made me the player I am. I think without it, I would have been nowhere. What other clubs were there to join? KU brought me to the women's team. It gave me access to all these resources, all of this stuff. And I think national camp was super tough. I think it really put me to test. It pushed me to my limits, maybe even further. And I mean, leaving it was pretty tough, but I think that was what was best for me.
I went with Karachi United to Liverpool Football Club's community to Liverpool Football Club, and where we learned different ways of coaching, how they treat their coach their foundation, and how the whole development occurs in Liverpool. And I think it was a stunning experience because the way they coach, the work ethic, and the whole development program is amazing over there. The kids feel they feel really motivated to play over there, and I feel that we should also have that. And now I think KU is doing an amazing job. They've also started implementing those ways, and I think overall it was a great experience.
So the LFC program basically was sponsored by Standard Chartered. Basically 2 people from the Karachi United men's team, the club team, and 1 person from the women's team was selected, and both of us have been coaches previously. So we were selected as we are community coaches, and at Liverpool, I think it was an experience of a lifetime. I think I learned a lot, but not only that, there was so much exposure. We learned how communities, it was very similar to our foundations in the sense that they're all working towards the same objective, keeping kids off the streets, keeping them away from drugs, giving them a better future in a sense, because it opens up more opportunities for them. And then I think noticing that just showed the importance of these foundations that KU has. And secondly, I think it opened up a lot of horizons as a coach as well. I learned how they coach over there, how even the basic things like respect, discipline, all of that, how much that factors in. And I think just watching the matches, that was a huge deal for us.
What I learned from Liverpool was great. It was great knowledge, and I think that I apply my coaching tips over here. So 2 days back, I was teaching the under 10s, and I think they do lack a lot of motivation. So what I learned over there about work ethic and motivation, I tried to give them over here too. We could have the same kind of level of playing over here. We could play at the same level, and I think Pakistan has amazing talent also, but we do lack a lot of work ethic and motivation, and I think it's more about the mental. It's more about the mental fitness than the physical fitness, I think, because kids over here, they don't play for a passion, and whereas in Liverpool, I saw that they played for a passion. I tried, and I think what I learned was that there was a lot of different drills that kept the kids interested in football. And over there in Liverpool, I saw that, and I think yesterday also, I trained on the 13s. And I saw that those kids weren't interested, so I tried to play around with the ball. I went and became a kid myself, so I could get them interested, and them seeing me play got them motivated.
I think the biggest comparison I saw was between the foundations there and here, and how the coaches operate there and here. Obviously these coaches that work here, they're working their hardest to get these kids healthy, to give them a stable future, but at the same time it's not the same quality as there. So I think what I really reflected on was how we can get it to that level. I've started with the youth program as well, and I've noticed that the girls at youth, they have so much more potential. I saw how the girls over there were playing, and they're at a whole nother level, even though they're younger than these girls. So I think I improved as a coach because I learned how I can reach out to these girls, how I can communicate with them to make them better players.
And one of the highlights of the experience was meeting Henderson himself. I mean, what a guy. And we watched the match, the Merseyside derby, Everton versus Liverpool. Amazing again. And I'd like to thank KU and Standard Chartered for this opportunity again.
Obviously, I went for the purpose of coaching, but then there were so many other opportunities, watching the Everton game, and then meeting Henderson. I think listening to the Liverpool song. And then meeting Gemma Bonner, that was, I think we don't realize like the importance of like women's football as such. Like, it's a huge factor in today's world. And then I think meeting a female player, like I've seen male players, I've seen them all the time, but meeting a female player, that was really refreshing. So I think that was one of the biggest achievements.